EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the ATL. Once the terminus of the Western and Atlantic Railroad, where the sound of that train horn can still be heard inside the magnificent Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Atlanta Falcons. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys responded well to their season-opening loss, winners a week ago. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak right now, hoping the home fans can help them get out of this slump. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And trotting out there leading them is their fourth-year quarterback.
And for how good he is throwing the ball, it's his running that makes him so dangerous. He had a couple of touchdowns on the ground in last week's game, so we'll see what they dial up for him for this one.
And that one to the right side and incomplete. You talk about this Giant defense. And they come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Penix working out of again here. And that will be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man from the University of Auburn, their rookie quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Off the play fake. Jensen. Looking left side, and it's complete. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard. Out of the gun, a give to Charbonnet. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
4 yards. And the Giants, 1st down.
Off play action. Jensen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Jensen. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Looking to throw. Jensen. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 40. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Give the rookie another one on this opening drive and a 1st down with it. A nice start, Charles, for the first-year passer. He's come out, made a few plays, nice plays to begin this contest.
He certainly has. And if he finishes off this drive with a touchdown pass, I bet we don't call him rookie anymore. We'll move him right to veteran and continue from there.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third. Operating from the gun, Jensen. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Jalen Walker in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. And the Giants send out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. And they will begin with, should we call it, far from ideal starting field position. Their own 2-yard line.
So what's your definition of ideal?
The 1-yard line on the other side of the field.
Yes, exactly right. So yes, your definition is apropos in this case.
And 5 at the 7-yard line.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now a 3rd and 6.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd down and 6.
To the air, Penix. The throw here, right sideline, falls incomplete.
That certainly looks like nothing to show now from these first 2 possessions. And guess what? When you're on a losing streak, that can lead to a full sense of, here we go again. So on the sidelines, the offensive play callers, quarterback, they've got to get together and dial something up to start their next drive. Otherwise, it could be a long game.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. Open man, that's Malik Neighbors. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. And now a handoff to Charbonnet. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself, and he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down.
And the Giants 1st down.
Operating from the gun, Jensen. Open man is Musgrave, the tight end. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
That's another Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up for the 1st and 10.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 6-yard line.
Now Andrews. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more.
No gain on the play.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jensen. And he will take it off in. Front Giant touchdown. Luke Musgrave, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Giants get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, yeah, give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free. And this guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Gets past one man. Atlanta regains possession of the football. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. They'll wind up getting 9 after tacking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 41-yard line.
A play fake. Now Penix. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. You talk about this Giant defense. They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
You have to like the way that they've played in the first month. They have to be very proud being a top 10 unit against the pass. Their goal, though, in this one, see if they can improve that ranking.
So call that no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on 4th. Here's Daniel Whelan now. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. New York set to take the field. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Jensen. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 20.
They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. The Giants are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind,
James Pierce able to record his 5th sack of the season.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
No, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on, how about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
Off the play fake, Jensen. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Now the try here for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
2nd and 6. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. These two teams all tied after 1. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and sneak it here. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, they pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with it back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talk about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. Back to throw. Jensen. Under pressure, and down he goes. Jalen Walker. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. The defense, they brought the house. That O-line, they were overwhelmed.
To put it mildly, because they didn't have enough bodies to block all the guys that came at them. Their best move, how they would have been better served, just turn around and yell, "Look out!" because here they come.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
Fair catch. Signaled for.
Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. The results for them so far not that great. Well, not good at all. 3 drives, 3 punts.
Yeah, and now what you're doing is you're looking at your play sheet. You're trying to figure out what you're going against defensively. I wonder, are they showing them something they haven't seen or anticipated in practice, and maybe that's throwing them off? Or do they just have to go to a different play calling section and try and run some offense that way?
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Looking to throw, Penix. Throwing middle, and it's complete. The Falcons on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll throw with Penix. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Brian Burns flying in there and dropping him for the sack. And here's Daniel Whelan on now to punt. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. And New York set to take the field. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. They'll begin here with a run with Charbonnet. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. On 1st and 10, it's Charbonnet. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Operating from the gun, Jensen. That one taken in by Neighbors. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 36. And from the gun, here's a handoff to Charbonnet. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
That's caught by Tucker. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
A gain of 4.
Operating from the gun, Jensen. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And that's a crusher right there. Had his man open for a first down. Threw a fastball. When that wasn't necessary, incomplete pass. When are these quarterbacks going to learn? You don't get extra points by how hard you throw the football.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call.
1st and goal, New York.
Thought they might throw the football with a little chunk that they had remaining on 4th down, but they ran it, they got it.
And the reason they were able to get it done, he ran that play with conviction, didn't he? Understood he would get a little...
And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Giants have taken the lead.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. Gets around him. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And here now come the Falcons. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. It's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
No gain on the play.
Now Penix. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. The Falcons send out their punter as he's on for the 5th time here today. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. Zach Charbonnet and his teammates back to the field for another drive. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I have no idea how many yards I have. Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48. And it will be Falcon football. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. We'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. If you got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. This is taken at the 23. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt, 6 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Throwing to start the drive, Jensen. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll make it 2nd down. On the give, here's Charbonnet. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 79 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. And it's Charbonnet once again. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Here now, 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, Jensen. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. From the gun on 3rd down, Jensen. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jensen. And this is incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
A short throw to Musgrave. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. They'll look to throw again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And for the moment, this will be a first down. But we have a marker on the field. Let's see if this stands. And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Towards the middle and caught by Musgrave. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty.
Jerry Sly on for the field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
Sly able to put this one through. And that will do it for this first half. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hanson with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Our spin around the...
And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the 3rd quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Again, it's Charbonnet. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's
off play action. Jensen. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
That's another Giants first down. A gain of 21 yards. First down, Giants.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Looking to throw. Jensen. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Back to throw. Jensen. The short throw to Musgrave. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down.
38-yard attempt.
Sly able to put this one through. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get it done in the end zone.
Still going. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And looking to throw, Penix. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there because, to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them with some big plays.
2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Giants' 30.
Carter straight ahead. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Here's Penix. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Credit the Giants defense that time in pass coverage. 4th down.
Harrison Davis on for the field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright. And the deficit will hold pat at 13.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
So now the Giants set to take over on offense. They defeated the Patriots last week. Now looking to make it 2 in a row here as they come up 1st and 10. So the long field goal misses, and now the reverse. You're in a tough spot defensively. They'll start the drive at the 43. Fighting through it, he's got space. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 121 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Here's Andrews. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. 2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. Off the play fake. Jensen. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. And that's his 2nd sack in this one.
And you just can't ask a defensive end or an edge rusher to play any better than what we're seeing right now. And, partner, it's still just the 3rd quarter. I'm thinking he's not done yet. Even if he's not getting a sack, he's bringing a lot of pressure to the pocket.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throw caught by Musgrave. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Joey Sly on for the field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
Sly able to put this one through. Hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. After the made field goal, here's Sly to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send down the field goal unit, and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Brian Burns able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than they want. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return. The Giants offense and running back Zach Charbonnet set for this next possession. And you have to imagine this defense saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they'll start on the ground with Charbonnet. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
Now a 2nd and 10.
Jesse Bates on the coverage.
Looking to throw. Jensen. That's to the tight end, Musgrave.
Jensen's pass.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Operating from the gun. Jensen. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now 4th down. And the Giants send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
40 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the fourth. 2nd and 4. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think of.
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Darius Alexander coming in to drop it for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th.
Oh, you can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
The Falcons send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And space tough to come by there as they get maybe a yard to the 37. 2nd and 9 now. And he whips that one incomplete there. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll get it to Robinson to begin the drive. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 20-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Penix. And connecting here with Pittman on the out route. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Operating from the gun, Penix. Pressure comes and down he goes. Darius Alexander picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front getting to them. Other times you add extra guys rushing the quarterback, twists and stunts. It's been a variety, and they've had no way of blocking them.
And it's fielded at the 34. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Giants offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. From the 43, here's a 2nd and 8. A run now with Charbonnet. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Jensen. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Jalen Walker getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And complete to Drake London. A good gain on first. Has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. To the air. Penix. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. On first and 10, it's Robinson. And he's able to break out a run tackle, but then quickly brought down. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
They'll go play action here with Penix. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feed down complete.
A 2-yard pickup brings up third and
Penix working out of the gun here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. So they'll, of course, decline the pass interference there and wisely take the yardage.
And I think defensively he's saying, I was getting away with that in the first half. Why are you making that call now? But to me, that one was pretty easy to see. I don't understand what he's upset about. I think it was the correct call.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
and goal at the 3-yard line.
Robinson again. And he's going to lose yardage again as he is stuck behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
They'll try and throw. Here's Penix. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So now 4th and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling on me. Let's go get it done.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game, but boy, not getting that when that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Throwing the 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away.
Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and
Operating from the gun, Jensen. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
a gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
From the gun on third down, Jensen. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
So all eyes on the Falcons. Down by 16, 2:16 to play. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. They'll come up now on second down.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 46-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. London hauls this one in. They'll come to the line now on a 3rd and 6.
It's a pickup of 12 yards.
Looking to throw, Penix. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll throw with Penix. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw again. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and
on 3rd down, Penix from the gun. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Here we go. This is 4th down. On the bootleg, it's Penix. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. And the Giants will kneel it here out of the victory formation. And the Giants send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. A call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
At their own 24-yard line.
Now Penix. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the 1st quarter, but 2nd, 3rd, and 4th quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you're going to win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you say baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time, and the hitters get to see him, and then they come out after that, and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the 1st quarter and just shut everything down from that point on. What a great, convincing performance.
So for the Giants, it's back-to-back victories.